Hey, you guys. Welcome! Welcome! Yeah. Oh, man, today's going to be a fabulous episode of Scorch's PFG-TV.
Off to a hot
Today,
start.
yeah, we're definitely off to an amazing start.
Mike almost died right now.
So I've already spilled the opening shot on the table.
Yes.
Did you really?
I hear sure I did. I
Lucky
hear
for
everybody in the
us,
audience.
The bartender fills them really full.
Luckily,
so we
I kind of shoved the shit off the table.
onto the electrical.
I did. I made sure it only made it to the floor. You know.
You can
Anyway,
see the splatter everywhere.
you
but,
know what?
You know.
Today on the show, we are finally doing this. Okay,
Yes.
today we.
After a month.
Yeah, 3
Oh,
weeks.
yes.
3 weeks. We are celebrating, and I don't know. I mean, we're not going to have marching bands and crap like that, but we're celebrating
that.
the 1 year anniversary. Scorch's PFG-TV. This version made it 1 year. How about
You
that?
freaking believe it?
You know, we're honest about everything. We're not going. We've gone through some of the past stuff. I've gone through calls. We appreciate everything you've done, and I do. You know, the show started off with you guys. We've had bands that were good, bands that weren't so good. We've had comedians that dug us. We've had a comedian that wanted to kill me, but that's besides the point. And the thing about that one was that we took pictures and stuff, and he made like everything was good. Remember that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, go. Yes, you
Whoa.
know.
Okay, well.
You know what I'm talking
moving
about.
on.
Yes. So, but everything was good then, but yeah, so we
That's so 2024.
we've had our share of enemies.
Whatever.
We've got our share of friends. I got to be
More
honest.
enemies than friends.
As far as family members, wow, this table is soaked. Holy balls. As far as family members, originally the show was going from February 29th to February 29th. That's what the contracts were for. Some of them did 3 months. A couple of head shops in the area or CBD shops in the area did less than 3 months. But we've
Well,
got.
that was a
Yeah.
totally isolated incident.
Oh, you think?
Moving on.
Yeah.
Do we have to? I guess we will. Okay.
So how about these shots?
But no, we'll do the shots in a second. But we've got, a lot of the family members stayed on for the whole time. We've got, I'm going to mention you guys, Common Collected and Chippewa Falls.
Always mention them.
Common Collected, thank you guys for that. We actually finally, me and Mike were going to Minneapolis today to pick up the motorhome, which we'll talk about shortly.
I wish I could have got the pictures together for
Next
today,
week.
but
Yeah.
it's
There's
next
always
week.
next
This
week.
next week.
Yeah.
We see these Edina Realty signs everywhere.
Yes.
But we never see Chris Powell's name on them.
Wrongo, I see them all the time.
Do you really?
Because you're out in the country.
Where
I
are
feel
you?
like
Is that-
he's a country
Okay.
real estate
So we were driving up. Oh, Edina. Chris Powell. So
you saw one.
We saw Chris
All
Powell.
right.
And
All
I
right.
think I saw this on his page. I think this is
Keep
the
in
house.
mind that Edina Realty is huge.
Yeah, and I think this is
it's
the house he
worldwide.
was advertising on
Yeah.
his page. So,
Yeah.
Anyway, so to all the family members, thank you guys. Now, here's where, and Mike, Raiden, let me see, I want to go in order here. We got a lot of shit to talk about today, so it's going to be kind of messed up. Raiden's taking over for you for the time being, am I right?
I'm gonna throw him
Raiden,
behind
come
the-
on back there. Go back where Mike is, if you could.
All right,
Mike,
Raiden's got
come on
control.
back up here, because we got a lot of crap
Nice
to
move,
talk
Braden.
about.
Nice move.
Maybe
He's
he can
in,
do a
he's
better
behind the
better
board.
job.
A lot of
He's
crap
doing
to
it.
talk about. Now, the opening shot was going to be for our 1 year anniversary show.
And
but,
then you spilled it.
but that has neither,
I mean, I feel like this is a good representation
neither
of
here
our
nor
lives.
there. Here's
throwing it
what's
out
going
there.
on with Scorch's PFG-TV. We informed Raiden and his people, because Raiden's got a whole entourage of people he comes with.
That's actually a fact.
I mean, I can't figure it
That's
out,
actually
right?
a fact.
I
You
can't.
should be embarrassed right
I
now
swear to
because
God,
this is
dude, I can't figure it out. He comes in, he's got chicks and
Look at him,
guys,
he's cute.
and ever since the haircut too, he's got even more. So I don't get it.
They're just
Get it
piling in here.
Yeah.
So we informed Megan today, which goes to show this is how quickly this has come up. Megan's in our talks about everything when it comes to the show and the future of
Almost
everything.
everything.
Well, no, pretty much everything.
Pretty much everything.
Pretty much everything. Okay.
Okay.
So today, so the guys, you people that always bitch, is this show live? Whatever. Today is March 14th, 2025
7:05
at
p.m.
7:05 p.m. Central Time.
And we all know
Okay.
that I could not time this that perfect.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, right. Well,
You guys know that.
hey.
So
how's
here's
it
what's
sound
going
out
on.
there?
It sounds
sure it's
amazing.
Too
happy.
soon? Too
Here,
soon.
let me move this up so I don't spill anything else.
Yeah, please. We're
Now-
running out of shot juice.
We've been talking about, and does he not, I'm not trying to downplay you. Can he do the dive bar thing?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, we've been talking about this on the show the past few weeks. Raiden, if you would, dive bar located. Going out to party? DiveBarLocator.com. Remember, don't drink and drive. Raiden, give it up for Raiden. You know what?
Ray's right now going to
No.
outshine Mike Snow.
Right.
and Mike Snow's
Seriously,
gonna
brother,
go
thank
home
you,
and
man.
cry.
Very
I'm just
freaking
gonna,
cool.
No, I'm not even going to go
Very
home. I'm going
freaking
to walk
cool,
out
man.
to home and
Just cry.
So DiveBarLocator.com. Here's what's going on. Scorch's PFG-TV. I became unemployed January of 2024.
Yes.
I said, crap, as a 60-year-old, I just turned 61, yeah.
Carry
As
the
a
one,
60-year-old guy then, and people in radio understand this, because
and they're understanding it more and more.
you know, I've seen some of my friends that I've known in this business for a long time getting fired left and right.
Yeah.
It's because of our
Sucks.
age and because we made money.
And because radio is changing.
Well, but it's because of our age. They can get somebody else to do our job for $5,000 a year as a voice tracker.
Yeah.
Anyway, so after that, I sent out applications and I sent out everything. And I tried like a mother effer to get a job. And I realized something that when I was in LA, okay, and I talked to the unemployment people in LA, and this was 7+ years ago, maybe 10 years ago at this point, they said to me, at this time of our lives, at this day and age, 10 years ago,
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
being
My bad.
old in the workforce was 40.
Oh, yeah, right.
Old in the workforce. I tried to explain to my mom, because you know Bobby's like business, all business,
Yeah.
you know.
Make the money.
I said I sent out thousands and thousands of applications. You know about somebody. I sent out applications to stuff like delivering pizza, and I wasn't
yeah.
Chinese food. I wasn't
qualify for pizza.
I didn't qualify, and I'm like, okay, there's something. So
Maybe you have a horrible driving record.
no, nothing like that. So maybe 4 months ago, I started 5 months ago, I started thinking about what I can do and what we can do. Mike at this point was already ready to quit his job. And Mike had a pretty lucrative job. He did very well in the internet industry, the IT.
industry.
not the industry.
Excuse me.
The interweb.
Excuse
Really,
me. I'm an
really
old man. I just went through that. So
OnlyFans got it.
Newfangled.
I am, and you guys can go rip this apart. I'm a front of the camera guy. I'm a front of the microphone guy. I know dick about computers. I don't know anything about technicals, anything. I'm starting to get there. I'm learning more and more, but I don't know anything. Maybe a few months ago, I said to Mike, I said, look, I looked this thing up. I said, you ever hear of weed maps? I said, I want to do something called DiveBarLocator.com, which is weed maps, but for dive bars. I don't know what that was.
I don't either.
Get a little parched here.
Oh, Jesus. I've never seen that. Oh, you know what, Mike? Here, hang on.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I've never said this to Mike live.
me a
on-
squirt, big
I've
boy.
never said this to Mike live in here, but Mike, have a squirt.
big boy.
Please help.
Okay,
Please send help.
so now, fast forward a little bit. We looked it
Wow.
up. We looked it up, and truly, we mentioned this a little bit last week. Dive Bar Locator, there was another company that had a dive bar type thing out there, but they didn't post anything since, like, what did you say, 2018?
It looks like they started in 2018, pre-populated it, and did squat.
Left.
Okay, now today, and you know, we didn't have time to get all the graphics up, but we told these guys we were going to do it, and we're going to mention them.
Oh, yeah.
Today, myself and Mike, we went to Minneapolis, Minnesota. The place is called Tint Pros.
10 pros.
Okay.
Out of Fridley, Minnesota.
And we picked up the new motorhome, and I'm going to get into all that in a second. I want to go back to the story.
Same motorhome, new skin.
New skin.
Yeah, the old girl got a makeover.
But I haven't even mentioned really much about the motorhome yet.
The motorhome's pretty.
So I'm going to backtrack just a little bit. So Mike, at this point, we were just playing at Mike, and we're not a couple. You know what? If you guys are couples,
You.
good for you. Mike and I are not a couple. We're friends. And Mike is an O&A watcher, an O&A fan from back. Mike hated me at the beginning because he
Yes,
was one of
he
most of you guys. He was a pest.
Maybe still hates you.
I'm sure he
Throw
does,
that out there.
but we're not going to talk about that right now. But when Mike said, "Hey, you know what? I hate my job. I hate the way life is going.
Yeah.
If I were to buy a motorhome, would you be willing to just come out and hang out and do what we do, which is, you know, we drive around and do
Yeah, it
things.
originally started with festivals
Yep.
and local music.
Yep. He said, would you be willing just because I don't want to do it by, and at that point, I was already 10 months into being unemployed. I was already getting rejections on my tojas. I got nothing going for me. Let's go. Let's go. And then I was sitting around, and that's where Dive Bar Locator comes in. I was sitting around, and all of a sudden I said, let's do this. I wonder if there's anything. There was nothing on the web for dive bars. Ever since we did this, when we started the thing, and we started late November, right around Thanksgiving time, we've had what we call the soft opening, like people do, the first round of Dive Bar Locator, before we even really are, and we're on, like it's on now.
Yeah.
We did amazing. For our goal per state, just in the Eau Claire,
we've passed it already.
Just in the Eau Claire area, we passed the Wisconsin quota.
We're in Wisconsin,
Okay,
man. We drink
but you
it.
know what? Then here's where we start getting to tint pros.
Okay, yeah.
When I tell you something, okay, and I'm proud of this thing because this is my baby. Mike, Mike got into it on the tech end. Now he's saying it's our baby. This is just a stoner brain thought of mine. Okay, when we got today the Tint Pros in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Raiden, if you would, camera one. Thank you. Tint Pros in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I don't care if you are in anywhere in Wisconsin. If you are anywhere in Iowa. I'm not going to say Chicago because my point is there are some bigger cities that probably have some great places. But if you're anywhere in this area, if you are west of the Twin Cities, make the trip east. I'm going to tell you something. You don't deal. I'm going to go local, and I'm going to say it as classy as I can.
Oh boy.
No. We can, right? We can. I practiced it, right?
Whatever.
Okay.
Do you, bro?
Okay.
Oh boy.
Small towns. No, not just here. Small towns seem to have a lot of attitude. Okay, they do. Small town. I'm sorry, but I'm dealing with it with a lot of the musicians, and I've dealt with it for years in the radio industry. Smaller towns, the musicians have different attitudes. We went to a bigger city, and Tint Pros. Here's what Tint Pros did for us.
Trevor at Tint Pros.
Trevor,
I can't eat, yeah.
Trevor and Sam, and the third dude.
forgot the third.
We didn't get your name, but you'll enjoy what you had.
I'm gonna say Blake.
So Tint Pros, what they did was we have a motorhome. Mike went out and bought the motorhome. Okay, Mike went. Camera 2, please, Ray. Thank you. Mike went out and bought the motorhome. It's a nice motorhome, but I said, Mike, wouldn't it be cool if we got this thing all decked out and what they call wrapped? Okay, so we went and got it wrapped. Now, the motorhome, they couldn't get their original wrap. Now, they gave us a price, and they couldn't get the original wrap to stick because the motorhome was, the oxidation of the sun did stuff with the paint, they couldn't get it to stick. They went out, in their factory, in their company, whatever, they reprinted it on stuff that would stick the right way.
They buffed out.
And they buffed out spots on it, yep.
It'll buff
And they
out.
didn't charge.
Yeah.
Not a fucking dime extra.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You are good business people. They said it was their privilege and they had fun doing it. They saw, and we're already giving them more business.
Sure.
They saw, they were like, oh my God, you guys are going to get so much visibility with this thing because the Dive Bar Locator motorhome right now.
Yeah, once you see it, you'll understand.
Next week, we will debut it here on the show.
Flashy. It's
We
real
just didn't
flashy.
have time to do it today. You know what? Maybe, let me just see here. I don't know. Raiden, can you, if I go to camera 2, let me see if I get a picture here.
The one the full, like with the Jeep behind it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Raiden, can you get a picture of this?
Oh, Braden's got to do all the things.
There you go.
No, it's
Oh,
right there.
oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Don't move.
Don't move.
Scorch, you're moving.
I'm buzzed. What the hell do you want from
Okay.
me? Perfect, Raiden. Thank you. So that is Dive Bar Locator 1. I want to give it up to Mike Snow because Mike is learning how to do this stuff. I'm the driver of the Jeep when we're out on the road. Like when we go to places, we're going to be hitting places with the home. And then I'm driving Jeep on the other things.
Okay, yeah.
So Mike is learning how to drive a motorhome with a towed Jeep behind it.
Yes.
Fabulous job today.
It's a big one.
And so, here's the deal. There is a point to all this story. It ain't, oh, Scrooge is fucking drinking again. I can just read it now. Scrooge is fucking drinking again.
He is drinking.
He's zooted.
It's not even it. I've got to, what you don't understand is right now, me and Mike have a lot of crap in our heads, okay?
And we have a shot that's getting awfully warm. But,
Whatever.
Okay.
So,
Just saying.
we've got today, hang on, I'm finally going to get out. We've got today, We have got next Friday, March the 21st. Then we have Friday, March the 28th. And then this version of Scorch's PFG-TV, version 577,
Season 3.
done. We are done. So for that, Raiden behind the board. Raiden, you're a good man, brother. Thank you.
man.
We've already told Raiden his future plans with the show.
I would also like to say prior to the shot that it is almost St. Patrick's Day because we're not pre-recording these.
Yep.
So this is.
Or are we?
Oh,
Irish
tripping
car
up.
bomb?
We're actually done. Irish car bomb is in a pint
I
glass,
don't
you
know.
knob.
And then you light it on fire, don't you?
Happy. No, but there's
What is this?
just effing
Happy
drinking.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah,
So.
and happy 1 year anniversary and all that jazz.
Oh my God Almighty.
That's Jameson, and sometimes I get a little spicy when I
Christ's
drink
sake.
Jameson.
So
Even more? Holy shit. I'm out.
okay, Mike's out. So give it up for
Bye-bye,
Mike
Mike.
Snow, everybody.
All right.
And divebarlocator.com. I'm going to tell you something. When the guys from Tint Pros, and this is the part of the story I didn't finish because we want to get into it. The guys from Tint Pros, they brought it out. And they wanted to talk to me about the logo and the signs. They said, what do you think? And I actually couldn't even say it because I was in tears.
That's
Yeah,
because you're a
he-
big sap.
I am a
He
big
had-
sap,
you are
though.
We had our son. I want to tell you,
I'm a big sap.
You're a sap too?
Oh, when it comes
That,
to this is
that
our
made,
life. People
this
don't-
is a dream. Okay, that's a dream of mine that is actually coming true.
Right.
And if Verizon or my mom is watching, just so you know, I might need a new phone because I'm drowning mine in spill.
Jameson.
No, Mike, you don't have to.
And
Mike's like, I'm going to go
Jameson.
get something. Hey, listen, let's get into the show today. Scorch's PFG-TV. Y'all know Megan, right?
You caught me mid-drink. Seems about right. Thanks. Wow. We have a gazelle back there. Did you see him just go across the floor?
I can't wait for my gazelle.
That's a different gazelle.
I
Whoa,
can't
he's gonna
I can't
ride
wait
that
for my gazelle. So
Where
thank
did
you very
find
much.
paper towel after
In the back
all
room.
these
Thank you.
weeks?
Underneath his desk.
Oh, I thought that was a tube sock, but all right. I hear you.
So listen, so in the news this week, did you hear about this one? We always talk about how people are driving down the street picking their nose, and
Usually is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Did
Yep.
you hear the story? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
This guy picked his nose.
And then his brain came out?
Close.
Damn near.
Close.
Whoa,
He went a little too deep.
Hit a major artery.
Hit a major artery. Started bleeding like profusely out his nose. His wife had to bring him to the emergency room.
Wow.
Almost bled out.
Wow.
But
That's-
I mean, how do you dig that? Like, what are you digging for that deeply?
Can I tell a story
Please
about
do.
digging?
Please do. Let's get this off the.
Sure.
Hold on.
Tell us a story about digging.
My spouse's cousin can go all the way in with his pinky finger all the way in. This is like his party trick of party tricks.
Does it come out his eye?
Well, I mean, it is terrifying because first off, he's got these sausage finger hands, like that thing you were eating earlier. Yeah, he goes in, and it's like, I mean, oh, yeah, I mean, it's
Do you know
coming out.
Do you know what grosses me out? Speaking of that, it grosses me out. Not many things really gross me out. If you see one of these people that can put a piece of spaghetti in their nose,
Whoa.
you know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
I've seen it with like necklaces. I've seen someone do it with a necklace, like kind of put it
Pearl
up.
necklace.
But
Yeah.
right, is that nasty? Right?
Yeah, that's not
There's
okay.
I also don't like anything if I see people like
Yeah, in your eyeball.
squirting milk out your eyeball or
Oh yeah.
You know
like
what I'm
when
talking- they
I
drink
took
milk
dive
and then they
class,
squirt
scuba
milk.
diving, and there was a guy that would go underwater and blow bubbles out his eye.
I'll take the finger in the nose.
How
for a
about this
10.
one? 1/3 of people said it's okay to have your picture as your home screen on your cell phone.
Okay.
I thought
Did
it
they?
mean, you
did they?
would.
Hold
I know.
on, wait a minute.
You
Did they?
You're the one that gave me a hard time because I had the Scorch sweatshirt on right there at the Scorch show. Right?
No, it was Tori, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I mean, we're
Yeah, I
all
mean,
in one, so that's fine.
They polled 100
Scorches. So they only asked Scorch. Got it. I am so much of, I mean, for many, many reasons, but even in my home, there are very minimal pictures of
you.
me.
Yeah,
Yes, I have
I'm the
my
picture
children.
taker, not
I
a-
have, well, yeah, and I'm the picture taker, of course, but I have my spouse, I have my animals, and that grandma and grandpa. I mean, that's all we need. So yeah, no, that's not.
Do you know what's said about pictures? I go to Bobby's. Well, now I haven't been to Bobby's new house since she moved to the
Oh, she
tiny
got rid
place.
of all the pictures
Well,
of
no,
you.
even before. Let's go to my house I grew up in.
Yeah.
That Bobby moved out of 7 months ago.
Okay.
There was not a sign of me in that house.
Hates you.
Not a sign. I don't know if she hates me. I think she just dislikes me a lot. I think she's ashamed of me.
Okay.
No, she's very proud of what's going on. She said to me.
When did she take the pictures down? Was it when the
I
piercings
don't-
went in?
I
Was it
don't
when
remember.
The tattoo started?
I
What's
don't
her
remember
beef?
seeing pictures of me in my
Ever?
house. Yeah,
Wouldn't that be like 12?
Not since. Not for a
Did
long
she ever
time.
take pictures of you?
I don't remember her actually taking pictures of me. No.
Yeah, so there's maybe actually no
Like-
photographic evidence that you're actually.
I
a
remember.
person.
Okay, here's the
Doesn't
picture.
exist.
Here's the pictures I remember. You ready for this?
Yeah,
The pictures.
let's hear it.
Pictures I remember.
Leisure suits.
No, I remember a picture of me. I must have been maybe 5-ish.
Okay.
I had a black wig on with long hair. It was at a beach. I had shorts and no shirt and a black wig. I remember that picture. I remember they took a picture, whoever it was, took a picture of me smiling, the same age, same day, when my sister and my cousin were on a swing set. And this guy, I was probably 5 years old. I got to talk to Bobby about this.
So somebody got a camera once.
Wait a second,
and
Bobby.
took all the pictures.
Bobby, if you're watching this show, let me know how old I was when this happened. I
She didn't
guess.
know. She's like, who's this kid?
I guess they were on the swing set, going on the swings, and the swing set lifted out of the ground as
Oh,
it did.
yeah.
And I just helped it lift out of the ground a little bit more, and I threw my sister off the swing. My cousin needed
Can't
stitches.
have been more than 5.
No, honestly, God, I don't think I was. I don't think I was. I moved to Hull, Massachusetts when I was just about 5, and it happened before that.
Got it.
So yeah, so
Whoops.
these are things, so pictures. Those are probably the only pictures I remember. I remember my prom picture.
Ooh, what did you wear to prom?
My prom picture with the girl's name was Kathy Allaire. I'm not saying anything bad, so I can talk
yeah,
about
I like it.
Kathy
Tell.
Allaire. I had such a thing for Kathy Allaire. She was with some other. I think Kathy went on a mercy date with me.
Oh.
No, I
prom.
I do.
That's a good
I
mercy
do.
date.
But we had a lot of mutual friends. I think she's like, oh, I'll go and
There's
have a lot.
nobody else to
yeah.
go with. Ooh.
So I wore, to answer your question, my shirt was peach
Yeah, it was.
with peach ruffle.
Yeah, frills.
Yeah,
up
the peach
yeah,
ruffle
yeah.
tuxedo.
Okay.
My tuxedo itself was a lighter
Ooh.
peach / brownish, like a beige,
Ooh.
almost like a beige.
Oh, yeah.
My friend Chili, you remember this? Chili, you were with a girl named PJ.
Okay.
We had a white limo.
Chili and PJ.
Chili was wearing a baby blue,
Yes.
powder blue
Yeah,
tuxedo,
Yeah.
drinking sombrero,
Nope.
which is coffee, brandy, and milk.
Yeah, no good. Not the right color.
Not
Now,
the right
Peach
color.
Boy, you probably could have gotten away with that, but
All over his tux before we got to the prom.
Chili blew it.
Yep, Chili blew it.
Yep.
So I do remember and I remember
What did Kathy wear?
a same color dress. We looked good. Like we looked good. I remember I walked into my prom. That was the darkest, and I get tan really easy. You know I do.
Yeah.
That was the darkest I ever got. We were sitting up on the roof. This guy's name was Tommy Mendel, and he had like an old beat up apartment, but he had a nice tar roof. Okay.
Yeah,
And we were
hot.
all up on the roof getting baked in
Yeah.
the sun. And I don't mean getting baked. I mean literally getting baked in the sun. I go to my prom.
both.
And we will just say, and I'll use it in words that were on Everybody Hates Chris. My typing teacher, who was a chaperone, I walked in because I had a perm. Where am I going with this? I was very dark and I had a perm. Where am I going with this?
Do we need to go there?
Okay.
Wasn't
Yeah.
there a movie called Soul Man? Or
Okay.
something like that?
Yeah, something like that. My teacher, I walked in, my teacher said, oh, I thought you were a Schwarz. She didn't say,
Let's
okay,
stop there.
okay, good
Let's go
enough.
ahead and stop there. Okay, good.
Good stuff. So
It's
yeah, so-
7:24 p.m. in
So
case
that was
you're
my
keeping
prom.
track.
Okay, I'm not really, but that's okay. How about this one? Ghost shows. Some people may like this. I've got an issue with it. Ghost shows.
What's
the
your issue with
the
it?
band Ghost? No, hang on.
What?
They're not allowing phones in their shows anymore.
Oh, okay. Well.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Figure out another way to do this. You take away somebody's phone. Somebody gets hurt. Somebody gets
first
sick.
time something happens, Ghost is on the
Ghost,
hook.
they're done. They're done. They'll never have another. Anybody in their audience. They'll be done. I missed out. My mom, my dad, they're messing up with that. What do you think of that?
I have nothing to say about that.
I get
'cause
it's
you're
their
into-
show, their rules,
Yeah.
but
And I mean,
It's not.
are you so connected to your device that you can't just leave it in the car for a few hours?
No, but
How
no.
did we get
people
by?
are-
You know what? I'm not so connected that. Okay, yes, I'm that connected to my device. I can't leave it in my car for a while. Am I that connected to my device that I have to look at it every 10 minutes if I have it with me at a show? No.
Sure.
If I feel it vibrate, I want to see what it is. It could be something bad. Okay, but if it's not vibrating, I'm not taking it out.
You're not there to look at your phone, though. You're not there to videotape what's going on.
See?
You're there to enjoy the
Okay, hang up.
experience.
There you go. They're bugged out, and this is only my opinion, nobody else's. They're bugged out that their shit's getting leaked online, and they're losing money like every other band does because that's the way it is. You can't possibly not. Copywriting issues in 2025 are stupid.
Sure.
Because you can't stop people from posting stuff anymore.
But really, though, are you enjoying yourself when you're doing this? Or are you enjoying yourself when you're doing this?
But for me, it has nothing to do with enjoying. It's if there's an emergency and someone has to get a hold of me. Yes, I mean there's.
You know what? Are people at the ghost shows filming the ghost shows, enjoying it? Hell yeah, because they're listening to it, watching it on their phones, knowing that, wow, this stuff that's happening that I'm watching right here, I can hear it live, and I'm gonna have this forever. Yeah.
I just feel like I'm very make love, not war. And I'm
Sure.
stuck in the 70s because you don't need that shit.
Okay.
I mean, really, if you have an emergency, well, you know where the fuck I am. So
I don't know.
figure it out.
These are things that I'm not really sure why the hell this is happening. Okay.
Yeah.
We talk about trends and stuff. One-legged pants are a new trend.
Well, if you have one leg, that would be
No,
very beneficial.
I saw them. I saw somebody wearing a pair recently, and I was like,
what
"What
is
the
a
hell is?"
one-legged pants? Can
It's
you
truly.
explain that?
It's truly like. Well, I'm not gonna stand
It's
up.
sewed shut? Where
It-
does your other leg go?
It's one leg full and one leg is show. It's
Oh,
sewed.
so it's cut off.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought maybe you had to be really flexible and have
No,
your
it's
foot
kind
up
of like
here.
the '80s. They got
Oh,
one
yeah.
leg.
Yeah, right. Okay, whatever.
I mean, fashion is fashion is fashion.
Agreed. And if you don't like it, then don't look at it.
I guess, but
If you feel good wearing what you're wearing, it doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter if other people are like, yikes, you're too fat for that. You're too thin for that. You're too white for that. You feel good in it? Wear it. There you go. And that's it. Check. Next.
yeah, I got that the other day. I actually pulled my pants down to take a pee in a public bathroom. Somebody said, "You're too white for that."
Well, there you go. There you go.
Hey, this is great. It kind of bothers me, but I love them. Now maybe I know why my mom, Bobby, give it up for Bobby. I love my mom.
Hey.
Oh, I got off the air.
Oh.
Please remind. I might even text myself. I told Mike about this yesterday.
Well, it's really serious.
Remind me to tell you something about my mom that she said the other day. I think she may have slipped up a little bit.
Oh, no. Bobby.
I told Mike about this the other day. It's kind of funny. Anyway,
Alright.
my mom, when I was a kid, didn't want me to have Pringles potato chips for whatever reason. I don't know
Because
why.
they're pressed potato?
I
That's
don't know
horrible.
why. I think that she thought they weren't real potatoes.
Oh.
She's
Okay.
right. Pringles are only 42% potato.
And 100% delicious.
I love Pringles. Favorite Pringles flavor?
Plain.
Plain?
Yeah,
I like the Pringles barbecue.
No.
I like the sour cream and onion.
Yeah,
You guys
sour
like the
cream and
cheddar,
onions.
yeah?
Yeah, cheddar's good. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Pringles.
Yeah.
I
Do
think
you
they
do it like a duck malt? Put them in there in the...
No, I'm a pig. I do a stack of like 20.
Stop, and then you get crumbs
And
everywhere?
oh hell yeah.
What?
Yeah, you know.
You're
Yep.
lucky you're not one of my kids. You'd be cleaning the floor with your tongue.
You know what though?
sicko.
If I was one of your kids,
I would beat you into submission is what would happen.
see
that
that's
really
not.
what
If I was thinking, Mike, what am I thinking? If I was one of Megan's kids, what am I thinking?
Not you.
I think Ben.
We don't want to hear from you.
Breastfeeding? I don't know.
What's that?
Breastfeeding? I don't
No,
know.
close though.
Ew!
And because of that, I'm gonna think Benjamin over here probably knows what I was gonna say.
Benjamin is blushing.
Oh no! I don't want to. It's close to that though. I don't want to get into what I'm thinking.
I
no,
will button all
no,
into
no,
the top.
that's not. Okay. No, I don't want to get into it. Hey, Loudwire.com. This is going to give us something to
ears.
talk about. Loudwire.com put together a list, and Loudwire is a really cool heavy metal site. Okay,
Yeah.
they put together a list of God tier, what they call God tier
Okay.
songs from the 70s and 80s and 90s.
Okay.
Let's go over some of these
Yeah,
and see if
let's.
we think that these are really God tier type of tunes.
Okay.
From the 70s,
Yes.
Won't Get Fooled Again by The Who. Is that a God tier tune? Like, is that a godlike tune?
It was on CSI, wasn't it?
I don't think that's really.
See, like, and when I give you the next one, it was on, Won't Get Fooled Again was on Tommy. But, no, it was on Quadrophenia. Was it on Tommy or Quadrophenia? I don't think that it was on Tommy. Okay, maybe. Anyway, when I get into the next one, you'll have a comparison and you'll
sure,
see
yeah.
what I mean.
Okay.
Won't Get Fooled Again by The Who, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's God tier. When you consider number 9,
What's that?
Bohemian Rhapsody, that's God tier. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if you play Bohemian Rhapsody,
Yeah.
you can play Bohemian Rhapsody on really a top 40 station.
I don't know. Yeah.
You could,
But,
though.
I'm thinking about the Who still. I'm still.
Okay.
I'm still processing. But yeah.
I
Okay,
would think
yeah.
The Who's Pinball Wizard is
Sure.
more godlike
Yeah,
Sure.
agreed.
than Who's Baba O'Reilly,
Yeah.
is more godlike than Won't Get Fooled
Yeah,
Again.
that's true.
But,
Yeah. I would have to go with that.
Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall, Part
Yes,
2.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Godlike?
Yeah. Absolutely.
70s, so they consider that more than like Money by Pink Floyd?
Yeah, or
Absolutely.
Time, or
And keep in mind that this doesn't mean
Shine
that
On.
it's the best of the best that they have,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's what
Loudwire's friends, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I would definitely say that.
Let's go with number 3, Eagles, Hotel California.
Yeah.
yeah, I would have to agree with that.
Yeah.
The Eagles, whether you like them or you hate them, everything they do, it's very listenable.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's very listenable. Aerosmith, Dream On.
Yeah, I dig that.
Of course.
Old school Aerosmith.
You know,
Yeah.
Dream On.
Dig it.
I said to Mike recently, I said, Mike, when we're on the road, because I'm not used to paying for tickets, for one thing.
Okay.
I'm not used to sitting in a seat for another thing when it comes to show. You realized that last summer.
Yeah, you're weird.
Okay.
We
No,
got it.
it's not that I'm weird. I haven't had to do that. I've had stage access for 40-something years.
Sure.
That's not look at me.
No,
that's
I get it.
that's a
Yeah.
fact.
Yep.
I told Mike that if we see Aerosmith anywhere in our travels, we are stopping and seeing that show. Because Aerosmith, even at this
You
point,
better bring your phone to video it
I
and
will.
send it to me.
Because even at this point of their careers and their lives, even at this age, Aerosmith is one of the most
Dig it.
amazing live bands ever.
Yes.
Number 1 from the 70s, AC/DC, Highway to Hell.
Sure.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Of all the AC/DC songs from that era, Highway to Hell does. Let's
I
go
mean,
to
don't
the.
you think the Back in Black is probably pretty damn close?
Here we go, though. Wait a second. Now the 80s.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're
Okay.
moving on to the
Yes.
Back in Black
Got it.
album.
Yeah.
You Shook Me All Night Long, the number 1,
Sure.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
What I'm surprised. Oh, no, never mind. Bon Jovi, Living on
Joe
a
Biden.
Prayer.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Right.
Which, by the way, that first line, Tommy's going to work on the docks, was voted the dumbest first line of any song ever.
But it's hooked everybody, and everybody knows every damn word to that song. So there you go. Whether you like it or not, you know it.
How about this one? I'm going to go down a little bit if I can.
Oh, please.
You can do anything
We've
you
been
want.
waiting all week for that.
Let's Go Crazy by Prince in the Revolution, number 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that? Is that okay? You guys are all, you guys are all from this era. Most of you are from this area.
Well, not him, but yeah.
Now, Prince and the Revolution. Are you loving that? I don't consider that godlike.
I wouldn't say that song is godlike.
No, but yeah, Purple Rain. Right. Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
agree.
Purple
Purple Rain
Rain.
is more.
What was the other one that? What was the big one that he did? When Doves Cry.
When Doves Cry, Purple Rain.
Yeah. Little red Corvette.
1999.
1999.
Yeah.
It's more godlike to me. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I would have to say.
Okay.
I would have to agree.
That is more godlike to me than Let's Go Crazy. You know. This one here. All I remember about this one was, I hope you're watching this show. His name, on the air, he was named Alex James.
Okay.
Now, he's one of the biggest voice guys in the world. He's the voice of the San Diego Padres in their stadium. He does monster trucks now.
Okay.
He does worldwide everything.
Yeah.
His name is Alex Miniak. One day, this song was playing on the radio in the station. He was my program director that hired me in New Hampshire. And he started going, and he hit the notes perfectly. Journeys, Don't Stop Believing.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And Alex hit those notes. I was
Yeah.
like, holy crap, I can't believe you hit those notes.
Yeah.
That's not a godlike tune to me.
No,
But I
yeah,
guess,
well.
like, if you think about it, though, you know what? To me, it's not. But I bet you that really is a premier journey tune.
And you have to think, because you walk into a bar and somebody is going to play the jukebox, what are they going to play? That. Right?
Now,
Unless you're someone like me. And
Yeah, or like me, because I would never play that, but
I think we're going to go, Here I Go Again by Whitesnake, number 10.
Yeah.
Jump by Van Halen, number 9.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
think anything keyboard related to Van Halen, they
yeah.
jump the shark.
yeah. Well,
Okay?
Yeah.
Anything keyboard related to Van Halen, I mean, I love Van Halen, not a fan.
Yeah.
They jumped the shark after 3.
Wow.
Twisted Sister, We're Not Gonna Take It.
Yeah.
More than, what was the other one they did? Twisted Sister,
Gotta fight. For
yeah.
your
How
Yeah.
can they choose? We gotta fight. Yeah. You know. No, we gotta. Yeah, we got. No, that's the Beastie Boys. What was Twisted?
no, that's a different.
Oh yeah.
What the hell's the other Twisted Sister song? Home Sweet Home from Motley Crue. Which within the next couple of weeks, I might bring my piano in and play that.
Okay. Oh. Well,
Yeah.
We got one out there.
I know.
Half the keys are broken, but damn, we'll roll it
Let's
in.
go into the 90s.
Yeah, let's do that.
Here's where I have some issues.
Oh, please tell. I love the 90s.
Nothing.
I'm telling you, I love the 90s.
Some of these I'm okay with,
Uh-huh.
considering they're the 90s.
Yes. Taking the era.
I'm going to say something about their number 1 song of the 90s.
Fire away.
And I'm going to have an issue with it. AC/DC Thunderstruck.
Yeah.
Is that the number 1 really?
Probably not the number 1, but that's definitely one.
No,
You
yeah,
think?
that is
Yeah,
but
what about,
not
like,
the.
Coolio.
Well, it's a rock thing, though.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I'm mixing.
Black
genres.
Hole Sun from Soundgarden.
Definitely.
One of my faves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yep.
Burden
Burden
in My Hand, I think, was a bigger rock tune. You know, just a
Presidents of the
burden.
United States of
Lump
America.
or Peaches.
Yeah.
Moving to the
Yeah.
country,
We were
I'm gonna
just talking
eat
about
me a
the
lot of
Presidents of the United States
peaches.
of America. Yeah.
Moving.
Is that on the list?
No, it shouldn't be though.
Oh, I think so.
It shouldn't be. That
Who
last.
doesn't know that song?
But you know what though? That's like we're saying Harvey Danger.
Oh yeah, the
flagpole
flagpole sitter.
sitter.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Okay.
Been around the world and found the only stupid people were breeding.
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Best line ever in music right there. Been around the world and found that only stupid people are breeding. Love that
Is
line.
that why you never had kids? Because you didn't want
Love
to be a
that
stupid
line.
person?
Love that line.
Oh,
That
okay.
song should be if you're going by what you're saying.
Sure.
That song should
Okay,
be there
okay.
too. 9 Inch Nails, Closer.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, now I would think 9 Inch Nails Head Like a Hole
No, I don't think so. I
would
think
be
closer
there.
would be, yeah.
Right? You think it Head Like a Hole?
No,
Right?
no.
Okay. Green Day. What song by Green Day?
The
Basket Case. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basket Case. Do you have the dime?
Yeah.
Now, Brain Stew, it's interesting
I
because
like Brain Stew.
when at the end of my run at the X, they took over somebody else took over the music department. And they kept playing, because Brain
It's
Stew,
time of your life
Brain
with that.
Stew Jaded was the double song.
Yep.
Brain Stew, it ends, all of a sudden and it goes into the rock part of Jaded.
Right.
All of a sudden, one day, I'm looking at the log, and it said Green Day Brain Stew, minute and 23 seconds. I'm like, what the
That's
F
a
is?
longer song
I'm
than
like, what
that.
the F is
Yeah.
this? Oh, we changed. We don't want the second part. How the hell
the
do you
part
know?
you listen
How
to.
the hell do you not want Jaded?
Right.
Which goes to show you why the station's like number 17 in the ratings right now. So there you go.
Yikes.
Foo Fighters Everlong.
Yeah.
There are so many, and I love, but there's so many other Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
Foo Fighters to me,
I like the acoustic version.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, for sure.
the premier rock. Thank you.
Yeah, Monkey Wrench.
Thank you. The
Yeah.
premier
Yeah.
rock song for the Foo Fighters is
that's
Monkey
a good
Wrench,
one. That is a
without
good one.
any doubt in my mind. That would be
Everlong's good, though.
that would be a godlike song. Now here's one that I wouldn't even
Bare
do.
Naked Ladies,
no,
1 week.
I wouldn't do this one either. And as much as I dislike the leader of this band, I've had
Godsmack.
no,
Oh.
I've had issues. A lot of people dislike this dude. I
Okay.
guess he's,
Wayland. Wayland?
nope. I
90s.
guess he's turning his stuff around, and
Smashing Pumpkins.
Nope, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. If you're turning your crap around because you know a lot of people didn't like you and had a really crappy reputation, good for you.
Suspense is killing me. What is it?
Who am I saying? Who's over here?
Teresa?
No. Who's over here? No.
Rated?
How about Creed?
Oh, yeah. Great.
Scott
Okay.
Stapp.
Yeah.
People are really starting to respect Scott Stapp. I guess some of the stuff he's doing, I guess
Are they?
he's turning his stuff around.
He owns a village.
But
Take you
Higher is
Yeah.
the song that's
Yeah.
Godlike. To me,
Yeah.
that's not the Creed song. That would be
Yeah.
Godlike, you know?
No, I agree with that.
That's not what Creed song would be Godlike?
See, this is hard because I'm kind of a Creed hater. So
Yeah, I don't know any, yeah.
that would probably be it, though, wouldn't it? I can't even think of
Now,
another
okay,
Creed song.
let's do this, okay? Let's go with the 90s.
Yeah, right. When you hear it, then you're like, oh yeah, Creed.
Let's go with the 90s. What song? Guns N' Roses, November Rain is on it.
Yeah.
What song should be there that could replace one of these? Okay, let's go. No, I don't. Somebody in the audience just yelled out Pantera Cemetery Gates. I don't agree with that because that's not. Really, these are mainstream
He also
songs.
just left when he said it because I think he was afraid of
But
your
these
response.
these are mainstream songs though.
Sure.
But the '90s wouldn't like Beck. I'm a loser.
Loser, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
wouldn't that be
Sure.
a godlike song from the '90s?
Yeah.
More than like let's say Higher from Creed.
Well, yeah.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, Under the Bridge.
Yeah.
Do you know what that song's about?
Being under the bridge.
Yeah, going underneath a
I
bridge.
used to talk about
like a
it.
troll.
I've talked about it on the show, on my radio show. Under the Bridge was a song that Anthony Kiedis wrote about the places he used to go to get his smack, to get his drugs.
Because it probably was under a bridge.
Yep, it was under a bridge off of Santa Monica Boulevard in Los Angeles, California. When I found out that story, that song made so much more of a difference to me. And I'm still not a fan of the tune, but I just respected the story behind it.
Honesty, yeah.
I'm going to give you one more from the '90s, and then I want to talk about some that, because this one I think should be up higher. Bow, 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 killing in the name of. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm
Rage
so
Against-
sure where we're going with that.
Rage
Right,
Against the
that
Machine.
was spot on.
Rage Against the Machine.
Exactly.
Killing in the name of Woodstock '99, which, despite what you've read about and heard,
But still, again, Rage. You think that's the one, huh?
if you weren't at Woodstock '99 and you saw all the bullshit that people wrote and talked about,
Yeah.
it's wrong. Woodstock '99 was the balls. I was broadcasting live from there. Okay, when Rage Against the Machine kicked in,
Okay, yeah.
I've never seen. I wasn't even okay. I wasn't even buzzed, you guys. Wasn't even buzzed.
Lies. Lies.
No. I said I wish I was because I probably would have had I probably would have
You're
freaked
in
out.
the space.
Okay, when Rage Against the Machine, it wasn't Killing. I forgot what song it was, but they kicked in. I have never seen. I got really like, it was the weirdest feeling ever. There were people going every direction.
Yeah.
In every place you turned.
Trippy.
It was a weird feeling.
I like
But
Rage.
but Rage is so good. Tom Morello, Rage Against the Machine. I think that deserves to be up a lot higher than number 9 or number 8.
Sure.
So
I
90.
also still think that there's probably other songs by Rage Against the Machine that could be eligible.
Do you know what I'm
Tier five.
surprised about? We'll go to the 90s or even the 80s.
Okay, 80s, yeah.
Let's go to the 80s.
Uh-huh.
How do you not include the Beastie Boys' "Fight for Your Right to Party"?
Shit, yeah, you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that was like.
How is
the
that not
anthem.
one of the?
It's not on there?
Right? No, it's not on
Yeah.
there.
This is.
Let's go
crap.
back to the
You gotta make your own
80s.
list.
You know what? If you're going to include Prince and the Revolution,
Yeah.
I will call me what you want. How do you not include Katrina and the Waves, "Walking on Sunshine"?
Oh.
Because you know what? That was a huge tune in rock radio.
Is it considered rock, though?
Yeah, that was a
It
huge.
is.
That was a number 1 song in rock radio.
Yeah.
Yep.
If it's considered rock,
Yep.
then yeah.
That
I
was a
would-
number 1 song in rock radio.
Yeah, I can
You
see
know, Motley Crue. Instead of "Home Sweet Home," how about?
So many others.
Yeah, there's so many others other than "Home Sweet Home." You know, no like "Unskinny Bop" from Poison. You know.
Yeah.
Which, if you think of Poison, that's you kick into that.
Some
You,
Alice Cooper.
70s,
Yeah.
70s, Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
You know, I'm an Alice Cooper. "Billion Dollar Babies" is my favorite Alice Cooper song. I'm going to tell Alice Cooper fans something. When I was syndicated out of San Diego, the company I worked for syndicated a Sammy Hagar show.
Okay.
We used to go against the Alice Cooper show, and it killed us.
Yeah,
because
sure.
we loved the Alice Cooper
Yeah.
show. The guy's 100 years old.
He's great.
Looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
I will go on the record as saying to Mike and to you guys, if we ever get the chance to see Alice Cooper live on the road again, we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
We've
saw
already
Al-
said if there's, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter if we're in Florida and there's something in California, we're heading that way.
I saw Alice Cooper in the pouring rain at the Syracuse Fairgrounds. Anybody in Syracuse remember that show? It had to be, Jesus almighty, I've been out of Syracuse now for 20 years,
A
almost
day or
20,
two?
20 plus years.
Yeah.
So it had to be over 20 years ago. Pouring rain at the Syracuse Fairgrounds. Alice Cooper put on the best show. And when all of a sudden he kicked into my favorite song, $Billion Babies. And as soon as okay, they stopped the last song and people were cheering, all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom,
I dig it.
lightning,
Yeah.
and oh my
Yeah.
God. And people were just, and
Yep.
it
That
was,
was me and ZZ Top.
Okay.
They told everybody, you got to get out of here. There's tornadoes coming. You can't be outside. There's lightning, all the things. ZZ Top, their beards are blown in the wind. They're just like, F yeah, we're doing this.
how is ZZ
Dig
Top?
that.
How is ZZ Top not on this list?
there.
Okay.
Yes, right.
ZZ Top does a song called Party on the Patio.
One of the most influential.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
ZZ Top does a song called Party on the Patio. Okay. And one of the best things I've ever seen live at a show
I love
was
ZZ
when they
Top
had
live,
a
so
green
good.
laser beam coming from the ceiling to the floor, a yellow laser beam going from the floor to the ceiling. The late Dusty Hill, Billy Gibbons was playing his guitar, and he would make the noise with his guitar.
yeah.
Dusty Hill would put his hands around the green and the yellow and go and put his head through the bars, the laser beam bars.
Yeah, right,
okay,
right.
start playing his guitar. Billy Gibbons, he pushed the things back. Look,
cool.
I got goosebumps.
So cool.
I was able to see the recycler tour.
Amazing.
So cool.
Amazing,
Yeah, so cool.
amazing.
Yeah.
His name was George Skabidas. He's passed away since then. One of my best radio memories was me and my friend Tom Guerrero. Tom is in a reggae band called, they used to be called Not a Clue. I forgot what they're called now. We were sitting front row at ZZ Top. We thought, great, we got front row seats for ZZ Top. Oh my God. And I'm not like that. That's not me. You guys may think it, but that's not me. I take whatever I can get.
Yeah, sure.
But we got front row seats for ZZ Top. This guy, George Skabidas, came up. He knew where our seats were. Said, after the show, hang on a second. So we hung out. George Skabidas brought me and my friend Tom backstage. We had a barbecue with ZZ Top.
Wow.
Another radio friend of mine, ironically enough, his name was Tokyo Bill Abbott. Bill, R.I.P., Bill just died within the past year. I met him in college, and he ended up being one of the biggest radio people ever. But it was me and Tom and Bill Abbott, and we were backstage with ZZ Top having a barbecue.
So good.
Just some amazing stuff. But so the Loudwire thing, as much as I love
we could make a
Loudwire,
way better list
there
than
could be a
this.
better list. Mike, what do
Yeah.
you got for the 70s? What should be there that wasn't? What?
No pressure.
No. Let me give you.
Mike's sleeping at
Let
the
me
moment.
give you one that could be replaced. Okay, forget about the Who's. Won't get fooled again. From the 70s, what would be a big one? Not 70s. Not 79,
That's
maybe.
the problem. I don't know years.
Excuse me. 70s,
I
How
told you,
about
I
LA
wasn't a
Woman,
big
The
music
Doors?
person until the late.
probably 60s, maybe early 70s.
I think
okay,
it's
now
probably
see,
early 70s,
none of the Doors are in the 70s.
right?
Okay, how do you not include any of the Doors in the 70s? So,
Okay.
so I don't know about this list. Okay, let's go with the 80s because you probably
Or what about Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven? Well, that
yeah.
might have been 60s.
that's Godlike.
Yeah, that should be on there. Was it on there? Or it should be on
Stairway to Heaven is number 5.
Okay,
yes.
there you go.
Okay.
there? You didn't
now,
tell me that. I'm sorry.
Let's go. You know the 90s probably really well.
Sure.
What song could replace Under the Bridge? Because no offense, but I don't think that's a godlike song from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Which, by the way, thanks to my pal, what's his name?
Mike Snow?
Yeah.
What?
We're going to be maybe Jeff. My pal Jeff will maybe going to see the Red Hot Chili Pipers and
got
having them on the show.
Bare Naked Ladies, 1 week.
You think, is that godlike?
Yeah. Do you not know that song?
No, it's been 1 week. Yeah, of course we played it.
Everybody
But
knows
is that godlike though? Godlike. Godlike. Okay, let me
You
think.
asked my opinion.
No,
and I
I'm
threw
okay.
something out there.
90s. Let me come up with something we used to play that was huge. Okay, like Harvey Danger. Okay, like Harvey Danger.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that was already on there.
No,
right?
I know, but I'm saying that's like
Yeah,
a
the
song from the
Divinyls.
'90s.
Yeah.
That was big.
Touch myself, Divino.
How about anything from Smashing
Oh,
Smashing
yeah,
Pumpkins?
Smashing Pumpkins. Okay, sure.
Today is the greatest. That's a bigger hit than
Sure.
some of these songs.
Yeah.
So Loudwire, cool list. I don't know if we agree with all of it. Hey, check out the chat room. Check out if you want to make a what'd you say? Shoot, yeah, that'll do it.
But I don't know. That might not be rock though. That might be like R&B. Yeah, we're going more R&B. See now, if you wanted like, here's a fun fact about me. Classic hip hop. I got you all day. Oh yeah. You want to know hip hop? I got you hip hop.
I was reading this the other day. I love this. I was reading about random things that people and most people experience, and I've experienced so many of these. I said, okay, we're going to talk about this. Have you ever been lying in bed at night?
Oh yeah, I did that once.
You got to go to the bathroom so bad,
It hurts.
but you just don't want to get up
yeah,
just
because
yet.
you're so comfortable. You're in just the right spot.
You try
Yeah.
and get back to sleep so you
Every
can just
day.
like
Do you
Okay,
know
right.
I
forget
also
about
in the
it.
night get up to pee and I keep my eyes closed the whole time because I don't want to lose sleep. So I'm just,
So you don't
doing
turn
it.
the lights on.
Oh,
If you-
no, absolutely
Yeah.
not. Who turns the lights on? That's stupid.
Well, it depends.
You're a
Hold on. All
monster.
right, so we're gonna get it. If I'm taking a piss, no, I'm not gonna turn the lights on. If I'm
Excuse
taking-
me, we want to be accepted. Taking a pee.
Excuse me. If I have to
Urinate.
move my bowels in the middle of the night, I need light.
Hey, Green Day, Dookie. Got
Right,
it. Okay,
Dookie.
Dookie.
This is a
No,
good
yeah,
one.
I'm a no lights all the time.
This is a good one. When you briefly talked with somebody at a party back in 2009, and you've been Facebook friends ever since, right?
Yeah.
I
You
s-
know who you are.
I saw this girl. Her first name is
Rhymes with
Bill.
no. She's from Wisconsin,
Emily.
but I think her first name is Emily.
Oh,
But
rhymes with Schmemily.
I met her in LA as an actress.
Oh, weird.
And she was, and we got on our Facebook pages.
Yeah.
And I've never spoken to her since, but she's from Wisconsin,
Yeah.
so it's interesting. But
Yeah.
how many Facebook friends do you have that you really don't talk
Yeah,
to now?
all of them.
A ton of them, right?
I was actually just going through, going,
Who are you?
not much I really want to see.
Yeah, I got nothing to say.
How many times has this happened to you? You walk into a room,
And you have a stroke?
What, like the record scratches?
you just stop, and you say, "What the hell did I come in here for?"
Oh, yeah.
I don't even have to walk. I can just sit here and.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
This is something I saw, and I'm hoping it happened. When I read it, I'm like, if it happens to more people, I'm glad it doesn't just happen to me. Have you ever drank water and had it hurt your chest because it doesn't swallow the right
Yeah,
way?
'cause you
Yeah,
go too
like
fast,
gets in
yeah.
between.
Okay,
the-
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it gets in
Sometimes
between like the
milk,
muscle.
too.
I
If
don't drink milk.
I know you don't
Milk
drink
does that too,
sometimes if I
really?
drink milk, like, yeah, it gets weird inside.
And you get a bad chest pain.
yeah, it's
That's
like,
weird,
ooh,
right?
That's
Okay.
a heart attack, yeah. Yeah, you're dying. Or stick it in, coming back out.
This happens with me often. My pals here will probably vouch for me very,
good.
very
Yeah.
quickly.
Okay, here we
That
go.
this is definitely me. You're calling someone and you hope they don't pick up because you really don't want to talk to them, but you want to be able to say, "Hey, I called you." Guilty. That
I don't use the phone that
Yeah,
often.
if my phone rings, no.
I am
Send it in
mute.
a text or email
Can't
me.
talk.
this is something I do. And this is me. I can't rest if I know I have something to do that day. Like if I'm scheduled to do something, if I'm up at 4:00 in the morning and I'm exhausted, and I know I have a 2:00 appointment, I'll never go back to sleep because all I'm thinking about is that 2:00 appointment.
Yeah, that's your excuse, huh?
Oh, would you go back to sleep? Yeah.
Well, you just don't sleep, so.
No, but you know what I mean, though. You can't rest. You spend an entire day just
I
waiting
used
for
to
your
be
appointment.
like-
If you have a 5:00 appointment, do you spend your whole day knowing, even though you're going grocery shopping, you're doing this, you're doing that, you know you've got a 5:00 appointment that you got to go to?
Yeah, I used to be crazy like you,
Yeah?
and then I realized,
Hey, I have a smartphone. Let's just set an alarm, a reminder.
yep, no use in stressing about it.
Sleep doesn't do well by me. It never has. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I fall asleep great. Okay, I fall asleep better than most. And that I can be honest about. I fall asleep fabulous. But I'm up 35, 40 minutes later. and then that's the way my night goes. And it's just it's a crappy thing. These dark circles are, I've worked for these motherfuckers.
They're earned.
They are earned. And I'm going to give credit to my dark circles and my sleep pattern to a guy named Larry Glick. Larry Glick, very nice. Wasn't that smooth as crap? Holy balls. Larry Glick was an old-time radio host who did a talk show in Boston on WBZ. And I used to love Larry Glick. And I used to stay up all night from midnight to 5 listening to the Larry Glick show.
Oh.
That's what got me into talk radio, and that's what got me into like my sleep patterns. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a great thing.
No, but
I mean, good for Larry, but
and you would think, and I can be honest, I'm not going to get into much. For those that think I have a drug habit, I'm going to get into something right here.
oh boy.
No. You can talk. I'm not saying no to you.
Oh.
I smoke cannabis.
A little bit.
You know what I mean? I smoke a lot of it. I don't mind saying
It's
that.
from the earth.
Cannabis is legal in 3/4 of the country. I smoke cannabis. I have never done, and Mike has admitted he's done. What was the one? Special K, right?
Yeah, but hold on.
No, Mike does it for a
Ketamine
reason.
as a therapy.
No,
but
I'll
cool,
get
yeah.
it. No.
Holy fuck, let's just out.
No, I can get into that. Mike does it. A lot of people do it as a therapy
In his
thing.
bedroom on Thursdays.
Aaron Rodgers does the same thing.
I'll be
hole
honest
in
with
the
you,
ground
Scorch.
before he
Ketamine was
does it.
the best thing that's happened in my life.
Okay.
There you go. And
okay.
Aaron Rodgers
but
did, too.
but
That's
see,
a real
and
thing.
I
Yes.
didn't know. Here's something. Okay, I didn't know. I mentioned to Mike, you know what drugs I've never done? I've never done Special K. Mike said, that's ketamine. But I didn't know that was ketamine. I thought that was something. I've never done, what is the thing, kids? Ecstasy? I've never done ecstasy.
Yeah, I've never done ecstasy.
Okay, and people say, oh my God, you just. Oh, I don't.
No, she said Molly, I believe,
Molly.
not the other one.
Molly.
Oh, they said. Okay.
Not that one.
Molly.
Yeah, I've never done Molly.
Molly.
Not the other one either.
I've
so-
never done H. I've never had any desire to do H. Okay.
Owen.
Huh?
Owen. H. Owen.
Never. Yep. I've
Oh,
never
yeah.
had
Sure,
any
all the
desire to do anything like that.
Okay.
So for people to say, oh, he does drugs. You know what? Yes, I smoke pot. And I'm going to tell you something about smoking pot.
The pat?
Last time I went home.
You eating sausage?
This is the best thing ever. Last time I went home and saw Bobby. Bobby's got like an 88-year-old friend and her 95-year-old husband. Okay.
The friend's husband.
The
Dope
friend's
smokers.
husband. Bobby said to me,
Dealers.
no, they smoke. They have the card. The husband has his cannabis card, his medical card.
Yeah.
And that day, my mom, I was leaving Boston to come back to the airport to go home. My mom gave me some money. I love you, baby. Good to see you. Now do me a favor, if you can. My mother never would have said it. Don't spend all of this at the dispensary. I love you, Bob. Now all of a sudden, my mom gets it. And I will guarantee you,
She's friends with junkies.
I will
That's why.
guarantee you, there's going to be sometime within this next year.
Mom's
if,
smoking.
if I make it back to Massachusetts to see
She's
my mom,
smoking.
my mother's going to smoke a blunt.
Maybe she doesn't smoke it. Maybe she eats it.
Maybe I'll give her an edible.
Yeah.
Yep.
You mean
Edible.
if you make it back to
No,
me.
but within a year. Yep.
Yeah, we'll be there.
So
Edibles are a little easier on a
so
old
so
lung
Bobby,
than
get
us.
ready because we're going to get you ripped.
Bring her some gummies.
Take her those little chocolate chips. They're wonderful. Who's
Yeah, they
like
are,
little
especially
chocolate-
when they're the cupful.
Yeah.
Hey,
ice
Scorch.
cream.
Scorch, thank you guys being here. Megan, give it up for Megan. We're not done with
done
the show.
now?
No,
Oh,
I
no.
was like, wait,
no.
what are we doing? I'm like,
No,
no,
I'm just saying hi to everybody. Mike Snow behind the board. Raiden behind the board.
behind the board.
Hey, Raiden, you're doing a great job, brother. Thank you so much. Really, thank you.
Mike Snow's not earning his
Mike's
keep
out.
here.
I passed out, and like I said, I sleep in increments. I passed out the other day at like 4:30 in the morning for like a half hour. And the dream I had at that point, I passed out good. I had a weird dream that my white dog, Kato, who's been gone since I lived in San Diego, Kato was going around having trouble taking a number 2. Okay? Thank you. Kato was having a hard time taking a crap.
So this is a real
A,
story?
a dream.
You're just
No, a
remembering
dream.
it?
This is a dream.
Okay, so this didn't actually happen in your life.
No, but then Tongo, all of a sudden, Tongo was Kato. I don't know why Koloff wasn't there at all.
Yeah.
Kato,
Skip the dog.
Tongo, all of a sudden, is heaving, right? And Tongo had a mouthful of dog crap in his mouth. And I woke up.
You nasty.
And I woke up. So I don't know what
Tongo,
that means,
you
what that
nasty.
dream means. I have a lot of times, I've mentioned this dream, where The water is involved in my dream. I know that has to do with the fact I grew up on a beach.
Okay. Sure.
I seem to always lose my way home
Okay.
in my dreams. Like, I know where I'm going.
Because
Okay.
you've been a nomad your whole
I
life.
know where. I believe that. Yes.
I mean,
I
really,
know where I'm.
I'm not trying to be mean
No,
to
no,
you,
no.
but yeah.
I know where I'm going in
Sure.
my dreams.
You just
I
can't
can't
find
get
it.
there.
Yeah.
I can't get there.
Yeah.
Either somebody that promised me a ride is gone.
Yeah.
Or I don't know how to. Yeah.
Yeah, you're lost.
I can't get there. It's the most messed up thing.
That's kind of sad, actually. It makes me feel a little sad inside.
Thank you. I appreciate it. My whole life is very sad.
Oh,
It
cool.
makes me feel empty.
I didn't say that.
It is. Though my life is pretty sad.
Okay.
What dreams do you have? Common dreams, like something.
Yeah.
That, what do you have?
As of recent, oh, maybe I shouldn't share that one. Okay, moving on.
You can.
I mean,
Or
I
maybe
can because
if you should, then maybe you shouldn't.
my flatmate knows about them, so I suppose I could
Okay.
go out there. But I have recently been having recurring dreams about how I am kicked out of the house and I live in a tent in the woods,
Cool.
so that I can still tend to my chickens and then babysit my kids during the day. Whoa. Yep. What do you got to say about that there, Doc Scorch? Yeah, right? I also have this weird dream about being in my parents' house and my dad is watching football, of course, go Pack Go. Woo. Yeah, woo. And he
Excuse
has,
me. Rating camera one, please.
Oh,
Oh,
stop,
shit.
for
We got a
F's sakes.
camera one.
You asked me about my dreams.
No,
you
I'm cool
jerk.
about the dream. Go Pack Go.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. I
Thank
cannot.
you.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait till Dive Bar Locator is on the road, and I never, ever have to see Go Pack Go ever again. Because you know what?
Fun fact.
In other states,
Fun fact.
there's more stuff to live off of other than the
Cheese.
Packers and a football team.
Fun fact, every single state in the entire United States, including Hawaii and Alaska, there is Packer bars in every single one of them.
No, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that.
I mean, I know you hate that, but I'm just
Understand
gonna throw that out
though.
there.
See, the places I'm from
down.
though, the bigger cities that I'm talking about, you know what? There's other things to do.
Oh, sure.
There's
yeah,
other
I'm
things
not
to
saying
do.
there's.
But-
Anyway, so my dad is in his recliner watching football, and next to his recliner, he has a basket where he puts his newspapers in. After he
I
reads the
snorted.
newspaper, he puts it in the basket. I have reoccurring dreams about being in that living room, and there is a goat that likes to go on the basket of newspapers and
What do you call that? Bleat?
sure.
Whoa,
what we
that
call it?
was pretty spot on.
Bleat, right?
Yeah, it's a bleat.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so
That was pretty spot on, wasn't it?
what does that mean? Because it keeps happening.
It means you are the goat of,
are
of,
the
of
goat?
your living room.
Of my parents' living room.
your parents' living room.
My parents' living room. Well, okay.
40% of people have had this dream. I've never had this dream that you got caught naked in public.
Oh.
Ever?
I mean, I have been caught naked
Right.
in public,
No.
so I don't really
Wait,
have to
so
dream
that was
about it.
somebody
dream
else's
come
dream.
true.
Yeah, right. I just
Mike,
go out
naked
there.
in public?
I don't ever recall
Do you
having that.
recall dreams? Some people don't recall
Raiden,
dreams.
do you recall, do you have a dream that you have a lot of? No? Okay. Raiden's
Do
like,
you remember
even,
your dreams?
even if I did, I'm not going to tell you. I don't want to be on the show
there
tonight.
is- like, as a child, I had a reoccurring dream.
Which
Oh,
one?
what was it?
It was, I was in my basement, and it was kind of like rollerball. Like this huge ball was, our basement was a bowl, and I was just like running around from this ball. You remember rollerball?
No?
49% of
this.
people have dreamt about their teeth falling out.
Oh.
I've never dreamt about my teeth falling out.
No.
Yeah, right? No, yeah. A dream where you've lost your voice and you can't call for help.
No. These sound really
Yeah, no.
scary.
Get stuck in between a seat.
Okay. Well, that was real life.
That was real.
Help! Help!
A dream about running late to something super important.
Yeah, sometimes I have dreams about like
Did you
forgetting the
pick this one
comm
on
of my
purpose?
locker in high school.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be late for class and I can't remember what the F and comm is.
See, as a radio
Let it
guy,
go. There's nothing in the
radio
locker
people are
anyway.
notorious for having the dream that
You're late.
you're late or you can't, you're too late for the song or you can't
Mm-hmm.
speak on. I never had any of those radio dreams, which is interesting. But running, I don't dream about running late to anything. My dream, truly the reoccurring dream I have is the dream.
Dog puke.
No, it's the dream I have where
That's
I am
reality.
trying to find my way home.
Oh, yeah.
But okay, now the issue is, where is home at that point?
Sure.
Oh, no, not even a laughing situation. I'm sure it's because I've been everywhere.
Yeah.
That I don't know. I don't have a home, and I'm not looking at that sad thing, but I
You
don't
do
really have
now,
a home
brother. You got
anymore.
a
Yeah,
home
your home
now.
is going to be traveling with
Dive
Right out
bar
front.
locator. But you know, I don't have I lived in Syracuse, but I got it, but I don't. I lived in Utica, I got it, but I don't. I lived in California, I got it, but I don't. I lived in Massachusetts, in New Hampshire, and Maine. I saw all these places. Wisconsin, no offense to Wisconsin, but.
Go Pack Go.
No, you know what, okay. You know what? Mike, I'm going to say something, then we'll do Effed Up Facts.
Yeah, he's saying something.
And then, yeah.
very
When are you
No,
gonna
I
do
won't say
weird
anything.
news, man? They're clamoring for
news?
weird news.
What about color of the day?
Yeah, color of the day.
Yeah. What's
The
up with
color
that?
of the day is divebarlocator.com motorhome splash. Hit the
Going
dive bar
out to
locator.
party, divebarlocator.com. Remember, don't drink and drive.
Okay.
I love that Raiden already pushed it before you even said anything. He was like inside of your brain.
Clamoring for weird news. I don't have any prepared.
Weird news on the go.
Hang on, I have none prepared, but I will go into a thing I have, a Jocktober site that I use. Hey, Mike, a Jocktober site.
Weird news.
Hang on a second, I'm not ready yet.
That's okay.
Hang on a second, I'm getting it. Hold on, we have. Oh God, I got a password and crap for
Oh
crying
man,
out loud.
Jocktober is the worst.
Yeah, isn't it awful? Yeah. See, if this doesn't show you this show is live,
Yeah,
nothing
right?
does.
We would totally cut this out.
Hey, by the way, to those
Would we?
people.
Yeah.
To those
Do you
people
see the glassed over
watching
look?
and listening and commenting, good, bad, or ugly, thank you guys for everything. You're fun. You know, you could be douchebags, but you're fun.
I've only had to.
Put the
ejaculate.
kibosh
Oh,
to
really good.
one.
Let me find my weird news section. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there you go. Okay, Raiden, hit it.
Some are odd and some deranged. Stories that are very strange. Weird news.
Animals that can survive being cut in half.
A worm.
Flatworms, known for their are being cut in half.
Look at me go.
Starfish being
Oh,
cut in
wait,
half.
Salamander.
Chocolate?
Salamander. You could take its tail and it will grow
Nope.
back.
Flatworms, sea cucumbers,
Ooh, sea cucumber. Ooh.
axolotus,
Axolotl.
lizards.
Axolotl?
Axolotl. Yes.
sponges.
Sponge.
Okay, now
Loofah.
I got to come up with a fun, weird news out cue on this. Animals that can survive being cut in half. What you got? I got nothing.
Chirp, chirp,
Ah.
chirp.
Which goes to
How
show
about
you.
them Packers?
You know what? You guys have been right all this time. Jocktober, I'm nothing, I suck. Chinese restaurant chain apologizes, offers refunds following soup incident.
Uh-oh. What is this?
What did we find in the soup?
Band-Aid. Band-Aid.
A major incident at one of China's most prominent restaurant chains, it's in China, Haidilao, known for its hot pot cuisine, has led to a widespread apology and thousands of refunds.
Cream of
What's
some
in
young
there?
guy.
What's in there? No, I think it's like an appendage or a toenail clipping or.
What
is that?
They
whole
occur in a
bush.
private room.
Yikes.
I don't understand. Hang on a sec. What happened to a China? If this ain't the weirdest news you've hey, hit the jingle again. Weird news.
Some are odd and some deranged. Stories that are very strange. Weird
That's like the
news.
jingle. It doesn't say what a hot pot should. Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
The
hit us.
the apology came after a video surfaced online.
Oh no. Okay.
Cream of some young guy, I'm telling you.
There's a
Close. Pee of some young guy.
Video.
Excuse me.
Do it.
Excuse me. Pee of two young guys.
Oh, that's so much pee. That's so much pee. No.
A lot of
You know, I will give these guys. Here you go. Weird news, folks. You asked for it.
Tastes a little wangy.
No, they did ask for pea soup.
Oh, dun, dun.
Some are horror, some are range stories that are very strange. Weird news. Not yet, Raid. Thank you, though. I'll give you one more. Let's see if we can all come up with a good ending pun for this.
Let's hear it.
Alligator blocks pizza delivery truck in Florida.
Yeah.
There you go.
blocked.
Crock
Oh, the
blocked it. There you have
crock
it. We don't need the story.
need
Hit the
anything
weird
else.
news
That was
jingle.
great.
Let's kill it.
Honest, underage stories that are very strange. Weird news.
Very nice, man. Good for you.
What about, this is like the power of Christ compels you.
That was the best.
What about Bush?
Crock block. Good for you, man.
What about Bush? Glycerin. We're going back to the 90s.
Wow, that was.
I'm
Okay, no.
circling back. around.
Bush, Bernard, Machine Head.
Okay, fair.
Okay,
Bush. What about
Machine
Bush?
Head. What about
Everybody
any?
likes Bush. Oh,
No.
wait.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
Are we talking about the same thing?
We're talking about
Gavin
bands.
Rossdale.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We like him. He's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything
What
else?
about No Doubt? Spider webs. Walking into spider webs. Yeah.
No doubt. Nope. If I was gonna do No Doubt, I would choose Just a Girl
Oh, I don't know. I think I would go spider webs.
because I think Just a Girl is a bigger song.
I think that was a better song, but I don't think it was a bigger song. But all right. Agree to disagree.
1970s. I would have picked.
We're back. It's like,
You brought it up.
I did because it was
Hey,
on
okay.
my mind.
We have one more thing to do tonight before we
I
wrap
like
up the
that
show.
topic. It was a good one. Everybody in the audience was getting into it. It was good. And then we got crock blocked.
Then we got cracked by. We can forget the after facts and go back to the music thing.
Well, we could, or I don't know. You just
See,
give me another minute and I'll get you another
The
one.
90s, I really don't know enough about. The 80s, I can probably put a few more in.
St. Elmo's Fire.
No, but that's
St. Elmo's Fire,
That's
yeah.
funny.
St. Elmo's Fire, right? That's 80s. Oh, I think it's St. Elmo's Fire.
Let me think of something quick from
Stop.
the 70s that can go in.
Okay, 70s. Put it in.
Okay, here's one for you. Okay, ready for this?
Yes.
Like, they have Skinner's Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah.
You would put Freebird in there instead of Sweet Home Alabama?
Yeah, Freebird. Yeah. Yeah. Sweet Home Alabama
No
is
way?
a good one, but Freebird.
Yeah, over Sweet Home Alabama,
Yeah,
yeah.
Freebird. Freebird! Right?
Kiss, Rock and Roll All Night Party Every Day. I don't know if that's the Kiss tune I would have put in.
God gave rock and roll to you. Yes.
Rock and Roll All Night and Party Every Day.
Yeah.
That would be the Kiss tune I would have put in.
Yeah.
Nope. Let me see. I don't know if there's anything not listed. The 80s, Def Leppard, Pour Some Sugar on Me. I don't know if, I guess that was the first song that they did without their arm.
See, I have the utmost respect for Def Leppard.
Because they have 9 arms.
They waited for him to heal.
Oh, sure. To come back armless.
There is a song by the Bloodhound Gang.
Oh, Who Let the Dogs Out?
No, the
I think
Bloodhound
that's
Gang.
90s.
It's one of the out part. They do a it's all about if Gilligan was. He goes into the professor's lab and makes some LSD. Peaks freaks and eats the skipper's brain, then beats Ginger with coconuts. As Mr. Howell and Lovey burn inside, there's something grass huts. Oh, he'll kill again. He'll kill again. Gilligan. They should have let him be. Although the postal clerk will go berserk if you don't stop teasing me. See, the trick is only pick on those that can't do you no harm. Like the drummer from the Flippers only got one arm. The drummer from the Flippers only got one arm. The drummer from the Flippers only got one. Ben, thank you, man.
Wow!
Just like we practice in sound check.
Right? I cannot believe that everyone is singing this but me because I have no clue what is going on right
That's
now.
the best. Hey, let's do some after facts.
let's
do
do
some
it.
after facts and let's get out of here for
Let's
the night.
do it.
Let's go smoke some pot.
First of all, I would love at some point to run into that band. I tried to get that band on the show, on the radio show, on the TV show. The band is called Dash Rip Rock. And they've done Let's Go Smoke Some Pot for years. I've been playing Let's Go Smoke Some Pot on the radio show. That's like the beer run tune, So someday they're going to be on the show. Maybe within the next couple of weeks before our last
gonna go
show.
hunt 'em down.
The Red Hot Chili Pipers will be guests of Scorch's PFG-TV, thanks to our pal Jeff.
And Jim, the barbecue champion of the world.
Oh, Jim, the barbecue champ from upstairs.
Yep.
Said he wants to come on the show.
And maybe Dan, who's cooking the barbecue upstairs.
Yep. Did you not know about Jim? We talked about that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I knew what he did. I didn't know
Yeah.
he was coming on the show.
Yeah, I asked him today. I think so. Yeah. So anyway,
It's Dan's meat.
Why would I know?
why should you? 16% of drivers hit a mailbox with with their car. We saw somebody the other day that
Yeah, we saw
wiped up.
a mailbox.
7 out of 10 of us would rather give up coffee than our phones.
I don't drink coffee, so I can't weigh on that. Sometimes I like it with booze, though.
20% of people admit to taking up at least 2 parking spaces.
Wait, hold on.
can't
We
not.
just witnessed that. Someone pulling
That's
in.
only park. I can't control what happens to me.
35% of people have gone to work wearing a price tag still attached to their clothes.
No. No.
The average American male will buy at least 4 pieces of pizza per week.
Oh.
I don't know about
that's
that one.
weird. Okay.
Well, if you figure our Sunday pizza
Pieces
run,
of
Sure.
pizza. If you bought one pizza, that would
Pizzas are
justify-
pizzas, so why should it be? You and I should get along. See, no Depeche Mode in the 80s?
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, right.
No Cure in the 80s?
Oh.
Boys Don't Cry?
Black Crows?
Black Crows?
on there?
I
That would
don't
be a
get
good one.
Over 10,000
Toxic
millionaires
Angels.
made their money playing video games.
Oh.
I would have to.
And finally, I found this out just recently. The heart, you know how they tell you put your right hand over your heart?
It's
Your
in the
heart's
middle.
not there. Your heart is in the middle of your chest.
middle.
And it's
Slightly
actually,
to the right.
no, your heart is slightly to the left, and it tilts downward. So there you go.
There you go.
Let me see if you have anything else to say. No, we don't. All we can say is, you know what? Thank you for a great year, plus a year and a few weeks of Scorch's PFG-TV.
We're late. We're late to the party.
We still have got ourselves a couple of weeks to go in this version of the show. Now, what's going to happen? What's going to happen is after this, Mike and I are hitting the road. We plan on being, our first stop is probably Missouri. Mike's going to visit his family.
Nice.
Then we are hitting the road, Florida. We are Florida to the East Coast. I'm going to see my mom,
Oh, yeah.
okay? We plan on being to the West Coast at some point soon.
Sure.
But we truly, and Raiden, if you would, divebarlocated.com one more time, please.
Going out to party? DiveBarLocator.com. Remember, don't drink and drive.
We are truly, today, it became real. Like, it became real. Up until this point, Mike said, if you want to go out and do stuff, go out and do stuff. It's going to become a real when the home gets finished and gets wrapped and gets done. Today, it became real. I cried when I saw that home because it became real. Now, all of a sudden, this dream, you know, I've had dreams that have failed. We've all had dreams that have failed. This dream is not going to fail because there's no reason for it to fail. Because you know
It's
what?
only going to fail if we let it.
If you're a bar owner and you don't see if you don't smell what the dive bar locator rock is cooking, then you know what? We don't need you. Because that's your bad. And you're going to come looking for us when it's time to be a little bit more. Because divebarlocator.com is truly going to be, very quickly, mind you, the weed maps of the dive bar world. Weed maps, Leafly, all these weeds, all these dispensary finding sites. That's what we are. We are the first dive bar finding site. Divebarlocator.com. Somebody's asked us in the past, what is a dive bar? A dive bar, our slogan is, it don't mean shit. That means, you know what? Your bar doesn't have to be a crappy bar to be a dive bar. A lot of people are very proud they sell it. We've heard this more and more. We're proud to consider ourselves a dive bar. We're featuring bars. We've got bars up there that are pinball bars. Blew me away. I told Mike today, I'm willing to start eating chicken wings again if they can cook them the right way.
Whoa.
Because
that's
I used to love chicken wings.
Really?
Love chicken wings. And I've come across more of these bars, these dive bars, that have chicken wing nights and prime rib nights, bacon days.
Yeah, you sit at the bar. If you
I've seen
order a
some-
beer, you get a basket of bacon.
Bars in my hometown on the beach in Hull, Mass. Mike's hometown in Wildwood, New Jersey, having lobster nights with happy hour.
Sure.
I mean, so we're there to feature your bar. We're going to show off bar. We're not there to review anybody. There's this site here, and this site here, and this site here, and this site here. They do reviews. We're not going to do any reviews. We are going to let you guys make your decision. We'll go in and we're going to show you some of the bars. We're not going to say any, hey, there's Bill the bartender.
this is good, this is
he makes
bad.
the best GD Godfather. No, it ain't like that. You go into the bar and check it out for yourself. You're on the road. Hey,
Make your own choice.
Dive Bar Locator. Hit our app. You make sure you get the app at divebarlocator.com. You go, hey, I'm in New Orleans, Louisiana. I wonder what dive bars are here that are cool. Hit near my area. Boom. There they go. Okay? That's simple. It's going to be like that for every state. Near my area. No matter what city you are in. No matter what state you are in. Mike, can I go to camera one, please?
Or
Raiden,
if you're
camera
not
one.
from that area.
Please. Please. Thank you. Seriously, no matter what state you are in, no matter where you are, if you're not from that area and you're looking, we have a hospital here in Eau Claire. And we have a really, and I'm not even joking, a tiny, tiny place called the Waiting Room. It's next to a barber shop that's only this big. And the Waiting Room is literally a bar that's like this big.
I feel like it has six
seats, okay? I said to them, I said, look, you are directly, diagonally across the street from the Mayo Clinic. I said, now, people have sick people going to the Mayo, okay? I said, now you jump on it, and there's another bar called the Bullpen that did the same thing, right? Bullpen's right next to the Mayo. I said, here's what you do. You jump on this. People have the Dive Bar Locator app, okay? Ray, you go to camera 2 again. People on the app, they're like, we want to go, we're having a really rough day because somebody's sick in the hospital. We got to get out. Hit divebarlocator.com. Stuff in that area, it's going to pop right up. That's what the deal is. If you go to divebarlocator.com, you'll see all 50 states represented. I'm going to go on the record. Mike, here you go. I will go on the record and say, have we been to every bar on divebarlocator.com? No, we have not.
Not yet?
The bars that are listed on divebarlocator.com. If you go to Wisconsin, yes, every one of them. Dive Bar Locator, have we not been to every one of them? I don't want to lie.
But close.
Okay. Okay, almost every one of them. I don't want to lie. The other states, those are the ones that we already know we're going to hit. We've already gotten responses from a lot of them saying we can't wait for you to come to our state. Sure. So those are the ones that we already know we're going to hit. Now, our goal is every day or every other day, we plan on spending no more than 3 days in a city area, certain city.
Unless you're having a great time.
Nope, because we plan on hitting all the United States. There's a lot of cities in the United States that have cool bars, so we have stuff to do. So we will go and we will take 2 or 3 days, and we will give all the bars their chance to get on this thing and promote all the bars the right way, and on to the next one. But that's what it's all about from here on in, divebarlocator.com. So 2 more weeks of the show. After the 2 weeks, we've already talked to Raiden, which, by the way, camera 1, please.
Raiden's killing it.
Raiden says to me today, dude, you've been telling me that I'm doing a really good job the past few weeks. If you want me to stay when you go on the road, it's going to cost you a lot more money. I said, I pulled out my pockets. I'm like, Raiden, you're already killing me. I'm giving you $500 a week already. He's like, $500 a week? You're not even paying me weed money. But no, Raiden, you know what? You're part of it. Raiden, thank you for everything. Thank you. Raiden will be part of the upcoming show when we have I don't want to say like we have a use, when we can use Raiden.
Right,
Raiden's
when I can
the
find a
show.
spot for him, do it remotely.
Now,
we'll
Scorch's
figure it out.
PFG-TV version 2500, I've been through co-hosts in the past. I will mention a couple of them. I'll mention one, not the one you're thinking of. I'm going to mention one for the O&A pests. Let's mention Nick Carpinelli.
Oh, he's been in the chat room.
Oh, has he really?
Oh, yeah.
Nick is an old friend of mine. So I've been through some co-hosts.
Sure.
Christy Ray was a co-host. Shelby was a co-host. Shelby, who I believe, she's the voice of my psychedelic stuff. Shelby, I heard her today. She's the national voice of iHeartRadio.
Nice.
I think I heard her today on some commercial, a national commercial. But Megan, when she came on my radio show, and we talked about this before.
Man, that feels like 100 years ago, huh?
Just what a click. We've always clicked. Megan, the future of Scorch's PFG-TV. Me and Mike are going to be on the road. Megan's going to be via Zoom, or actually we figured out another.
Yeah, I think we're going to go with the other.
Another system that's actually better than Zoom. And the show is still going to be happening. We will be live here at the Brick House at lovely Eau Claire.
Yes.
We'll be live here for a couple more weeks, and after that, we are truly March 28th. We're done with the show. We were going to leave March 29th. I said to Mike, let's have March 29th to just. March 30th, we're on the road. We plan on being on the road. Megan will be part of the future of Scorch's PFG.
Yes, she will.
Because
She's
you know
part
what?
She's part of the team family.
I do not. I'm going to rephrase that. I will not do this without you two guys. I will not, ever.
Oh, you're going to make me cry.
No, you're going to make me cry. But I don't do that, jerk off. I will.
the off in there.
Jerk.
jerk.
Do you want me to throw my glass of water at you?
I will not
You
do
look
this
really good from behind.
without you guys. So,
Easy on the head.
Oh.
Easy on the head.
for Raiden behind the scenes,
Yes, Raiden.
Mike Snow,
Wow.
my pal Megan.
Hi. Oh, wait. I'm here. You got to point here, not there.
I can't because I'm tearing up.
I'm blurry.
I am Scorch.
With a really big head.
Let me see if I can do this. We'll see you next time, live on Scorch's
Scorch's
PFG-TV. We'll see you next time. Thank you, guys.